So I wanted to make a quick video on discipline and motivation and like try to stay consistent with doing self-improvement stuff, right? I guess staying consistent on self-improvement, it's difficult. I've been on self-improvement for 2 years, maybe like 3 years, but 2 years like really intensively. And I've learned quite a lot of stuff, obviously, right? That's why I made the channel, so I can help you guys as well. But a really good bit of advice that I heard recently was to do with discipline and motivation and consistency, and basically how to stay more consistent on your goals. And I think a lot of us, including myself, really just try and Sigma male our way through it, right? Sigma grind set. You just like don't sleep. You just work super hard. You just abandon everything, cut off your girlfriend, cut off any contacts, cut off your friends, monk mode it. Just really like try and go at life full force. And basically power over things. Excuse me. And a really good bit of advice I heard recently was to basically hack this and to make it easier and frictionless. So let me give you an example of how this could work. With the gym, for example, let's say one of your goals in this new year is to improve your physiques, right? Start lifting more weights, improve the way you look, right? And build a bit of muscle mass. Okay, that's a great goal. That's really important that everyone tries to strive for that, right? We all want to try and have the best physique possible and be the best version of ourselves possible. So that's a self-improvement goal. Great. How do we do that? Do we just discipline our way through it? Well, yeah, we definitely need discipline to try and build muscle. And it takes discipline, it takes hard work. But what is something that we can do to make it easier, where it doesn't necessarily just require us to grind our way through it? How do we make it so it's easier to be consistent and stay motivated to go to the gym? Well, make sure that you get yourself a gym that's close to your house so you don't have to travel as far. So a story from me, when I first started the gym, the first gym I ever started at was about a 15-minute drive from my house. And I used to go with one of my friends and we used to go to the gym together, right? He introduced me to the gym. I'd been training from home before that and just working out from home. Managed to build a decent amount of muscle, yeah. Just, a few little newbie gains, but my progress really exploded when I started going to the gym. So I started going to this gym. It was 15 minutes from my house. And the only reason I was going to that gym is because it's the one that my friend went to. So he introduced me to go there. And I noticed that I wanted to be more consistent with the gym, right? I wanted to go every day. I wanted to build some muscle. But I was really struggling to go and stay consistent. And there would be a lot of days where I just wouldn't go to the gym. And it turns out the main reason is because when I would drive home from work, I would then have to park my car, get out the car, put all my work stuff in my room, my laptop and stuff, and then take off all my clothes, all my work clothes, and put on some gym clothes, and then walk back out the house, get back in the car, drive to the gym 15 minutes. And a lot of the times when I would park my car, get into my house and take off my work clothes, I wasn't motivated, right? I'd got home from work, a long day at work, and work's been a bit stressful, whatever. Maybe I've had a bad day at work, come home, and I'm like, now I've got to get back in the car, drive to the gym. I've got to get my water bottle. I've got to get my protein shake. I've got to get all this stuff sorted, right? And it was just adding all these steps in between me being at home and being at the gym. And that was the biggest issue. I was basically creating friction in between me being at home and going to do the thing that I wanted to do, which was lift weights. And there was friction between that. There was a hill to get over. So it was constantly requiring this certain level of discipline up here every day that I had to meet. And that would cause inconsistencies, right? If you're down here in terms of motivation and the discipline required to do the task is up here, that gap is going to be where that's like the inconsistency margin. That's like how often you're going to be inconsistent. So we can do two things. We can either bring our motivation up, right? Watch some fucking David Goggins hype video or some Sam Sulek mix on TikTok or whatever, right? To bring our motivation up to go to the gym. Or we can just bring the discipline required down, i.e. the friction, right? So what did I do? Cancelled that gym membership, stopped going to that gym. Turns out there's a gym opposite my house. So literally I can see it. I'm looking out the window now, I can see my gym. All I have to do is get my gym clothes on, walk out the front door, cross my road, and I'm at the gym. That's literally a 30-second walk to the gym, if that, right? So that literally took the discipline required to go to the gym from here, like down to here. So I don't need to be as motivated to go to the gym to go because it's literally across my street, right? So that's like a great example. If you have a goal in mind or something that you know you need to do that is setting you towards your goals of like, you know, building muscle, right? Make it so it's easy. Like change your environment around you to suit your goals rather than just constantly trying to battle upstream and to climb uphill, right? However you want to call it. Why don't you just make it so that your environment is conducive to you achieving your goals? Like a big problem that we've had in this house recently, I still live with my parents. It's like my mum keeps buying all these snacks for some reason, like chocolates and sweets and crisps. And I just can't help myself, like on a night. It's like my discipline's been a bit lower recently because of these like health problems with my skin, right? So whatever. So I'm like, I kind of feel a bit shit. Go downstairs and I'm just eating chocolate, right? And I'm on a bulk to be fair, but it's like still bad for you, right? There's way better foods I could be eating on a bulk to achieve that kind of calorie intake that's needed. So it's like, because my discipline's low, I'm being inconsistent with my diet because my environment is not conducive to my goal. Now, let's say I had my own house and you live on your own maybe, and your goal is to lose weight and to not eat junk food. It's a great goal to have. Yes, it takes discipline, but how can we make our environment more conducive towards that goal? You shut up, my fucking dog's barking. How can we make our environment more conducive to that goal of not eating junk food? Don't buy junk food and put it in the house. So that when your discipline's low, you physically can't eat junk food. There's no junk food in your house, right? So you've set up your environment to basically tailor towards your goals. And that is the advice. That's the advice I'm giving you right now is whatever environment you're in, whatever it is you're trying to do, make everything as frictionless as possible. With this YouTube channel, I wanted to make it as frictionless as possible. And I used to spend ages editing the videos and getting Premiere Pro up and looking up all these different videos chopped together in animation and And I was like, no, self-improvement's about the value and the advice I give you through my words, through what I'm saying to you, right? That's what I've learned from self-improvement. It's like the value comes in the knowledge and the experience and the advice. It's not from like the visuals. Like this video is going to have no editing in it. It might have like a little bit of B-roll or something. But when I edit this video, I'm going to make a point to just like try and edit it as fast as possible, right? I just want to get this video out and I want to give you the advice. I don't want to like have this video sat on my laptop for ages because I'm struggling to come up with the discipline to give it a good edit, right? I'm past that now. And I made a video on that and it's like, yeah, I'm taking the friction away from making YouTube videos so it's easier for me to get it out to you and to achieve that goal of just uploading the video. Because at the end of the day, what's the goal of this YouTube channel? It's to teach you guys self-improvement from my experience of self-improvement, right? That's the goal. How do I do that? Upload videos about self-improvement, okay? Nowhere in that does it say upload incredibly heavily edited, well-made videos about self-improvement. It's like, does that change the advice I'm giving you? Probably not. So, yeah. That's the advice today is change your environment around you to suit your goals, whatever your goals are. Hope that video was helpful. Hope you got some value out of it. And thank you for watching. And remember, just improve yourself by 1% every day and you will get there. See ya.